Yep, here he comes. Riding his trusted steed through the Sierra foothills as he brings you the news.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
He calls himself
Charlie!
What you doing, Charlie?
Sorry, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. There you are. Look how cute you are. Yeah!
Hey, Charlie, what's with the dark glasses?
And now, here he is, a man of God, living in a world of Disney.
Ow, Charlie!
Charlie Simons.
Charlie bit me.
Memorial Day. This coming Monday, Memorial Day. People get it confused. To most, it's the beginning of summer. It's the beginning of summer vacation. But other than that, what does it mean? Memorial, labor, veterans, I don't know. It's all the same. No, not at all. Memorial Day was the day set aside to honor those who have lost their lives in service to our country. That's it. Or those who have served and have since passed on also are now included in that. And Memorial Day. So I say a happy Memorial Day to my dad, Gary Simons. He was a master sergeant in the Air Force. I also say happy Memorial Day to his father, my grandfather, Charles Everett Simons, who served in the Army and actually got an accommodation for storming a hill as his unit was pinned down by a machine gun nest. He worked his way, took hours crawling his way up this hill until he got within range to toss a grenade through that little slot. And his aim was perfect and took out that machine gun nest and got an accommodation for saving the lives of his unit who were literally just being picked off. That was my grandfather, a war hero. And on my mom's side, Lee Meadows. He was with the Navy, and he was building ships in Los Angeles and getting them out there just as quickly as possible. That's what he did. So I come from a military family, and Memorial Day is very important to me. I want to go visit my dad's grave, hopefully my grandfather's as well. It's important to those who serve and to those of us who want to honor those who have served. So it's very important for me to do Freedom Friday, which I do obviously every Friday. And I read to you the story of how someone got their Medal of Honor. And today we're looking at the Vietnam War. This guy was a Marine, United States Marine Corps, Oscar Palmer Austin. Private first class. He was brand new. He was one of those that you hear the story of. They were just put through boot camp and then shipped off to Vietnam because they needed people there. They needed bodies there. Live bodies, hopefully who would stay that way. It was a terrible, bloody, awful war with an enemy that we had never really encountered before, had no decorum, had no sense of, well, this is fair play in warfare. None of that. They were vicious, blood, soulless commies, basically. He was in the Company E, 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines, 1st Marine Division. The Medal of Honor action date was February 23rd, 1969. And it was at the west of Da Nang, Republic of Vietnam. His citation was for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty while serving as an assistant machine gunner with Company E in connection with operations against enemy forces. During the early morning hours, Private First Class Austin's observation post was subjected to a fierce ground attack by a large North Vietnamese army force supported by a heavy volume of hand grenades, satchel charges, and small arms fire. Why don't you put yourself in that moment if you can? Even try and imagine the fear no matter how brave you are and how well you're trained as a U.S. Marine, the fear. If you're not experiencing fear in a situation like that, then there might be something unhinged with you. And the adrenaline rush. I start breathing shorter breaths just thinking about this. Observing that one of his wounded companions had fallen unconscious in a position dangerously exposed to the hostile fire, Private First Class Austin unhesitatingly left the relative security of his fighting hole and, with complete disregard for his own safety, raced across the fire-swept terrain to assist the Marine to a covered location. As he neared the casualty, he observed an enemy grenade land nearby and, reacting instantly, leap between the injured Marine and the lethal object, absorbing the effects of its detonation. But that didn't stop him. As he ignored his painful injuries and turned to examine the wounded man, he saw a North Vietnamese army soldier aiming a weapon at his unconscious companion. With full knowledge of the probable consequences and thinking only to protect the Marine, Private First Class Austin resolutely threw himself between the casualty and the hostile soldier, and in doing so was mortally wounded. Private First Class Austin's indomitable courage, inspiring initiative, and selfless devotion to duty upheld the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and the U.S. Naval Service. He gallantly gave his life for his country. Private First Class Oscar Palmer Austin. There he is. There he is. He was from Maricopa County, Phoenix, Arizona. Presentation date was April 20th, 1970 at the White House, presented by Vice President Spiro T. Agnew to his family, who, I'd imagine. Wow. This happened in 1969, and he was given the Medal of Honor a year later, half a year later, in April. He was born January 15th, 1948, in Nacogdoches County, Texas, the town of Nacogdoches. He died February 23rd, 1969, at the Republic of Vietnam, and he's buried at the Greenwood Memorial Park, Phoenix, Arizona. That's a real American hero. That's what a hero looks like. It's not Johnny Depp. It's not some politician, unless they are attain a level of Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, that kind of status. That's an American hero to me. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Every Monday through Friday, right about 4 o'clock Pacific time, we have a new episode of Do Not Talk. And thank you to my awesome producer, Kirk Touchon, who's putting above and beyond hours in right now to make this show happen. May God bless and keep you. May God bless America. And most importantly, may America bless God. Have a great weekend. See you Monday. Hooah.